All right. Part two of reading sugar daddy confessions and commenting on them. So I just did a video on. I was searching for my channel on Google and I came up with a really cool site that has confessions from sugar daddies. And I thought, let me see what other people in this space are doing. For me, again, just like I said in my other video, my background is I've been doing this for about 10 years. I, just like anyone else, had a lot of growing pains and challenges in the beginning. I was really desperate for girls in the beginning. I learned a lot, and now I consider myself successful. I can have any sugar baby I want. I can have as many as I want. It's just based on how much I can afford right now. And I have, I've had, I don't know, probably around 100 arrangements in the last 10 years. And so I wanted to just read some of these and comment on them and talk about my experiences and talk about what should be done or what's right. The first one says, I think I'm gonna retire from being a sugar daddy. I got too many boys. I have no time. I'm not sure if this person means they have too many boys as in kids or too many boys as in friends. I don't know why you'd need to retire from being a sugar daddy at that point. Eventually your kids are going to grow up, and if you're having that much fun with your friends, and good for you, I guess, then yeah, you don't need to be a sugar daddy then. I'm sick of being the next one is I'm sick of being a sugar daddy. Time for me to find a lady who will take care of me for a change. Yeah, it's being a sugar daddy is completely different than having a relationship. Now you gotta understand you're gonna probably take a downgrade. So these sugar babies are maybe really beautiful. They're submissive because they're getting money. You're gonna have to deal with complications of being in a relationship, but it'll be authentic and someone who really cares about you. So be careful. And then the problem also too, the challenge is once you've opened that sugaring door, getting easy, beautiful girls, it's hard to switch back. I can't imagine being monogamous at this point. If I can just go out and get a sugar baby whenever I want, let's say my wife doesn't feel like being intimate or bored, it's hard to say, oh, I'm not going to do what I've been doing. It's when I've had access, so do keep that in mind. Okay, this is a good one. I like this one. It starts off with, I'm a sugar daddy that lost a sugar baby. She met someone her own age, and now I'm lonely. This happened to me. It happens a bunch of times. Keep in mind, and I've made videos about this, sugar babies have options. They have guys in the cut. They have baby daddies. They have boyfriends. Completely easy for her to be like, I'm done with this, if you don't establish some sort of connection or value. And even if you do, it's even possible because she has like some emotional connection with someone else. So what happened to me one time was I had an awesome, I would say probably one of my best, if not my best, arrangement where it was super organic. The sex was amazing. And I'm the one who took the break. I had religious reasons and I had to take a break. I do practice religion sometimes. During that break, which was nothing wrong with this, she ended up finding another sugar daddy, she says. And it's completely cool. We were broken up, kind of taking a break, so fair game. And so I asked her, I was like, what about him is better than me? Number one, he was paying more. Fair enough, always happens. Second thing is he was her age. I'm 40, she was in her early 20s. She found someone that was in her early 20s that's rich or whatever, likes the same thing. I can't compete with that. I don't want to do the same things. I don't want to go to concerts. I don't want to hang out. I want to do my thing. And it was tough, but I was already at a point where I was good. I had experience controlling my emotions and things like that, so I wasn't lonely. On to the next. And she did come back. I told her, I said, if it doesn't work out, I had a great time with you, come back and let me know. And I actually appreciated that she didn't try to play us and see both of us, so I really actually respected that. Now the thing is, you see, and she did come back, and we didn't end up seeing each other, but she contacted me multiple times and said, hey, I broke up with this dude and I want to see you. It didn't work out, but she did come back. But here's the issue here. It says, and now I'm lonely. I said this on my last video. We need to be in abundance here. Just like any other dating, it doesn't change that. You cannot rely solely on one sugar baby. You can't. This is too flimsy. It's too chaotic. Anything can happen. She can just stop seeing you, etc. You cannot just rely on one. You have to be in abundance, and you have to work on yourself to be in abundance so you can have multiple, you can have a roster, because this happens, even the best ones. And I've done a ton of videos. There's so many reasons why it can be going awesome, and then bam, she disappears. So have a roster. Don't get tied up. Don't be desperate. This is a great one. I found out that here it starts here. I found out that my sugar baby cheated on me with another sugar daddy. I think I should be upset. So the funny thing is, maybe they're not upset, which is cool if that's your thing. I think some guys would be hurt. In the beginning, I used to be hurt. I used to take it very seriously. Now I'm at the point where I do ask for exclusivity. I'm not going to willingly pay for a girl while she's having sex with another guy. I'm not now. Does it happen? I'm sure it does. I'm sure I get played, but I'm okay with not knowing about it. But I'm not. I wouldn't be upset, but that would be grounds for me personally. That's one of my boundaries, that you're exclusive with me, to move on. So it's interesting. He said, I think I should be upset, meaning he might not be upset. So all you guys getting ready to get into this, it is a complete possibility, and you better be prepared to deal with it. And it's happened to me a bunch of times, where a girl, you go to her Instagram, she has a boyfriend. It sucks, and especially in the beginning, it really hurts, and it's a blow to the ego. But now, after a while, you just kind of move on. I'm not attached. You shouldn't be either. So be ready. Be ready to move on in case it happens to you. I've met some smart, ambitious. Here's the next one. I've met some smart, ambitious, and talented young women as a sugar daddy. This is an interesting one. There are some, like I said, sugaring actually is more. I said in the last video, it's equitable. It's equitable for girls, and a lot of young girls who are smart. Sugaring, I think, used to be just for sex workers and strippers. A lot of girls who are smart, and this term, honestly, sugar daddy and sugar baby, is stupid. We're just providers. We're providers, and girls who want to take advantage of that, as opposed to giving their body up to some dumbass kid, some dumbass boy who's drama immature. They're getting more bang for their buck. And so a lot of smart, really smart girls do it. A lot of girls who have been in relationships, older girls who are mature, say, you know what, I don't want to be in a relationship, but maybe I have needs, or maybe I have physical needs, I have financial needs. Why am I going to just go to Bumble and get used, go to Tinder and get used, go to my ex-boyfriend and feel like crap? So a lot of these girls, there are some smart-ass girls on here and ambitious girls on the site you're gonna run into. There's no stereotypes, it's not just a bunch of bimbos and hookers and things like that. Ooh, this is a good one. Being a sugar daddy was the best decision I ever made, and I wonder why this person said this. I suspect maybe it's easy for them. Is it a long-term solution for a relationship? I don't think so. You're gonna want kids, you're gonna want a family, but if you're ambitious and you don't have time for a relationship, it's perfect. It gets your needs done. I was separated for a year. I wasn't in the space to be with someone, especially if they were expecting me to be monogamous or something. Sugaring really got me through. I would have fun with a girl, move on, bam, do what I gotta do. So it is actually, there are major pros to being both sugar daddy and sugar baby. Okay, here's some good ones. This next one says, I'm developing some feelings for my sugar baby that I really didn't expect to have. Happens to the best of us. You find a good one, a good girl, you develop feelings. We're human. Happened to me multiple times, even when I was experienced. You just gotta be able to check yourself and put boundaries. Can't let it get too deep, and if it goes south, you gotta be able to let go. And after practice, you can, but it happens. We're human. You meet someone pretty, she's feminine, you guys click, feelings sometimes develop. But again, more often than not, it doesn't work out for many reasons. So just be prepared to deal with it when they go south. Next one, my sugar baby is getting a bit demanding and thinking she's entitled. Might be time for a new one. Gentlemen, it's not all fun and games. Especially, you get the wrong sugar baby, most of them are entitled. So that happens all the time, and I'm going to do a video on how to break up with a sugar baby. So, alright, Last one I'm gonna do because we're at about 10 minutes. I think that's a good number. Yes, here's a good one. Yes, I'm a sugar daddy and happy to be so. That doesn't mean I'm a gullible idiot. All right. So I like this one because it makes a good point. I don't know. I don't believe that I'm a beta or a simp. I have simp tendencies. I'm maybe purple pill. I'm not quite red pill, but I don't believe I'm a beta. The thing is, all these alphas, a lot of them who have money, are spending money on girls anyway, and I feel like this is sort of another a light. I call it a light way to do the same thing. I do have a wife. She loves me. I love her. I take care of her. And I have these other we call arrangement situationships. We're similar. I take care of them. I pick the ones that I feel are sweet and nice. I know the risks, so I don't believe I'm gullible. I went through my gullible phase. I've been finessed. I don't typically get finessed to a point now where I am not willing to lose what I risk. I don't feel like I'm leveraged much. The only thing I'm leveraged right now, for example, like I'm taking a break from sugaring right now, again, for religious reasons. The only thing that I felt leveraged was I had too many, and I was like, man, this is hurting my pocketbook. I'm stretched thin with my finances because it was a long roster. I had 3 main ones, and I had, just because I was so annoyed with a lot of them flaking, so I built up my roster. That's the only time where I'm leveraged, but I'm never at a point where I can't cut someone off, or I'm giving too much money, or something like that, or a girl's telling me something, and I'm usually kind of, she might be lying, but I'm okay with this. Or if it's too much, I'm okay with giving her what she's asking for. If it's too much money she's asking for, I don't give it. Or if she's telling me something and I believe she's lying, I kind of have a good gauge. So I don't believe that I'm a gullible idiot, and I don't believe all sugaring is that way. So anyway, that's an interesting comment. Cool. This is a cool, another fun video. I think there's a couple more here. I think I'm going to continue to do this. This is really fun, actually, commenting and talking about some other people's experiences. So, but yeah, if you enjoyed this one, like or subscribe. If you've had experiences like this, please comment in the comments below, and I will talk to you later. Thanks.